All right, Aquarius, welcome to your weekly Sidereal Astrology forecast. This is for January 15th to the 21st of 2018, and this video is for Sidereal Astrology. If you are new to the channel, be sure to check out that link down below. We're using the actual size of the constellations, which does change the signs from mainstream astrology, and you do want to make sure you're watching this for your sidereal signs. All right, so Aquarius, this week we have a new moon Tuesday, Wednesday in your 11th house. This is the house of your future aspirations. It's the house of your hopes and wishes for the future. And it's also the house of your group and community and friends, network circles that you have. So some new insights maybe about this. Really good to kind of just sit with the energy around Tuesday, Wednesday. Then as the weeks unfold, probably feeling a bit of momentum with this stuff. And then at the weekend, we do have the Sun and Venus going into your 12th house. I think this will be setting the stage for the next few weeks, being about your spirituality, maybe learning more about yourself spiritually, psychologically on a deeper level. So at the end of the day, you can have a bit more peace. So maybe be working behind the scenes, gaining some intuition from your dreams, things like that over the weekend. All right, so Aquarius, let's look at all of this here in more detail when we return. All right, Aquarius, so here's your chart for the week. There's the 11th house being activated by all these planets, including your ruler Saturn, who's been there since December. So really over the next couple of years, I think it's going to be about building your future aspirations, building your hopes and wishes for the future, building your network circles and your friends and your community. So really good for that stuff, especially with this new beginning now unfolding with this area. And since the new moon will be conjunct Venus, you'll probably notice some new beginnings maybe with your home sector, family sector, and maybe your adventurous side as well. In fact, with the adventurous stuff, you do have Jupiter in your 9th house, so it's expanding your horizons right now. You could be learning a lot about this higher stuff and maybe adventure in your life. So really good synergy here between your aspirations and your manifestation, hopes and wishes, inspiration for life. So maybe some opportunities there to expand those horizons. This might make a little more sense around April once we have the second contact with this. But anything you do feel like empowering yourself to make some changes when it comes to your adventurous side, when it comes to your future aspirations, you got some very good energy flow for that stuff for most of 2018. Now, once we get to about midweek on Thursday, Mars does trine up to Chiron. So you do have this healing energy and refreshed energy. Probably in regards to that adventurous side and your motivations and your confidence, maybe even your career being a bit healing, and your sense of self-worth, probably feeling a bit healed with that around Thursday. Then once we get to Friday, Saturday, Mercury sextiles up to Neptune, so there is this flow when it comes to you. You've had Neptune in your sign for the past like 10 years. So there has been maybe uncertainty about who you are, where you're headed, but not so much this week. I think you're definitely, leveled up with a lot of this. You're much more receptive, living in the present moment this week, not needing to know exactly who you are, where you're going. You have this intuition, you have this trust, and I think it's very much supporting you this week. Could even find a bit of flow when it comes to your self-expression as well. Then once we get to the weekend, Venus followed by the Sun will be going into your 12th house, setting the stage for the next 3 or 4 weeks, having to do with your spiritual well-being. I think you'll find that you're enjoying your alone time, enjoying some meditative time. And again, you're going to be really shining that light with the Sun here on all of the unconscious stuff, all the spiritual stuff, all the deep psychological stuff that you can accept. And it's really through that acceptance that we find peace in life and tranquility. And I think it's going to be a very tranquil time as a result of whatever it is that is now the time of year for getting in touch with your spiritual core. All right, so Aquarius, have a fantastic week. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you very soon for the next forecast.